Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Xander's horror, Konstantin's fatal secret, help for Gabi, and Johnny and Chanel's new home. Days of Our Lives for the coming two reveal that Paulina Price will try to explain her parlous conduct to a disapproving Kayla Johnson and Abe Carver. While Paulina gets scolded over her snowy deliverance charge, Johnny DiMera will pull off a surprise as the week of April 22nd to 26th gets underway. It'll hopefully lift Chanel's spirits and make up for the fact that their honeymoon was a train wreck. Other days say Harris Michaels and Ava Vitali will make multiple attempts to search the bistro, where Gil Carter's black book is put away nearly. Clyde Weston is demanding that black book, which Harris eventually wants to use for a trap. DOL suckers can anticipate Harris to help Ava as she works to track it down, but it won't be an easy task. Next, Tate Black and Holly Jonas will manage to steal another moment together, but they'll be frustrated over all this sneaking around. Look for two new teen characters to make their first appearances, including Aaron as Tate's confidant and Sophia as a friend for Holly. It turns out Sophia will suppose Tate's hot, so she'll fish to find out if Holly's still interested or if Tate might be over for heists. Tate's heart belongs to Holly at the moment, so he may ignore any flirting attempts she might make. Speaking of flirting attempts, Everett Lynch aka Robert Bobby Stein will have a brand new station when he interacts with Jada Hunter. Although Jada will be glad to hear Everett ink the divorce papers, he'll feel strange when they cross paths, nearly like he's interested in reconnecting romantically. Everett won't pay important attention to Stephanie Johnson, who'll supposedly have to witness his Bobby side coming out to hit on Jada. Over with Teresa Donovan, she'll tempt Alex Kyriakis with a sizzling outfit and get him agitated over a massage that turns voluptuous. Still, Alex and Teresa won't hit the waists again, at least not yet. Teresa will end up passing in Brady Black as she continues to feel like a failure. As for Alex, he'll find himself drawn in by Kristen DiMera and her offer to enjoy a wild night in the bedroom. Grounded on DOL's daily exercise videotape, it looks like Alex may accept that offer and rendition to some passion with Kristen. Of course, it's possible Alex will have a change of heart before they truly do the deed, so we'll see how it all plays out. As for Kristen and Stefan DiMera's alliance, it'll move forward after Kristen spars with EJ DiMera again. Kristen will make further of a commitment to the deal Stefan proposed, so they'll pound over implicit suspects in the Li Shin case. Still, they'll be a step closer to exculpating Gabi Hernandez DiMera, if Kristen and Stefan can figure out who really took Li out. From there, Stefan can help Kristen master EJ and hopefully land on the throne at DiMera Enterprises. Other day spoilers say Eric Brady will back Sloan Peterson Brady into a corner over their finances, not adding up. Eric will follow the missing plutocrat trail to Leo Stark's, Greg Ricard, room at the Salem Inn, so he'll defy both Sloan and Leo about why she's paying for his suite. As for Nicole DiMera, she'll seek an intelligencer job at The Spectator and hope Chad DiMera agrees to bring her on board. Since Johnny and Chanel will be on the quest for a new apartment, they may wind up moving in Jada's old place now that she's officially decided to live with Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring. Once Paulina gets fed up with EJ's shady jest, she'll give him a stern lecture in her office. EJ thinks he can run the world, but Mayor Price will try to take his pride down a many notches. Across city, day spoilers say Maggie Kyriakis' marriage advertisement will leave Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, affrighted and Sarah Horton unsettled, but her mind will be made up when it comes to marrying Konstantin Meliunis. Meanwhile, Konstantin will manipulate Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, and John Black, Drake Hodgson, as he works to blow up their fellowship. Still, John and Steve may prove their bond is stronger than Konstantin thinks. Anyhow, Steve and John will start to questionable Konstantin excluded his first woman. So that'll add a whole new position of peril when it comes to Maggie's forthcoming espousal. During the week of April 29th to May 3rd, there'll be plenitude of rushed marriage plans as Maggie and Konstantin try to throw everything together. Since Xander won't want Maggie to tie the knot with that con artist, Could he make some bold moves and expedients of precluding the form? Back at the Spectator, Chad will probably hire Nicole and leave EJ uneasy over the news. Nicole may do some digging on the job that does and work out well for EJ since he's keeping too numerous secrets regarding Stefan. As for Sloane, will she be suitable to offer Eric a reasonable enough reason for why she's been paying for Leo's hostel room? Leo might have no choice but to claim he was blackmailing Sloane over commodity differently to throw Eric off the trail. Sloane will be hopeless to keep the verity about stolen Jude Brady under wraps, so perhaps Leo will offer updates on a bogus story that's a little lower libelous. Days of Our Lives spoilers say the coming 2 weeks will bring some close calls and crazy moments, so stick with us for further prognostications on all the action. Kate's Rage Unleashed, Harris the Lookout and Chanel's honeymoon due over Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers update for Monday, April 22nd, reveals that Kate Roberts Brady, Lauren Koslow, will continue to worry about Lucas Horton, Brian DiTillo, and will grow decreasingly frustrated with his current situation. Since Kate feels like Lucas should be vindicated by now, she'll unleash her fury and articulation to Roman Brady, Josh Taylor. Kate will plan to do everything in her power to score Lucas freedom, so she'll want him out of that friary, and she wouldn't want him landing back at Statesville either. Over with Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, day spoilers say she'll face Abe Carver, James Reynolds, and Kayla Johnson's, Mary Beth Evans, complaints since she slipped out of the sanitarium undetected for Chanel DiMaris, Raven Bowen's, Deliverance. That brought some pitfalls since Paulina took control of a snowplow and brazened the frosty conditions to detect her son. It's good that Paulina set up Chanel, but she still took an adventure, especially since she exposed multiple people to potentially dangerous radiation situations. Kayla and Abe wouldn't be happy after getting updates on the news, so they'll make their disapprobation known. While Paulina gets a couple lectures, Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman, will try to make effects up to Chanel following their honeymoon chaos. Day spoilers say there'll be a chance at a do-over. Formerly Johnny gives Chanel an unanticipated present. Johnny might make arrangements for a trip to Italy eventually in the not-too-distant future, or indeed bring Italy to Chanel with some Italian-themed decorations. Whatever the case, Johnny will take care of Chanel as she deals with her sprained ankle, so she'll appreciate having an adoring hubby. Other days spoilers say Ava Vitali, Tamara Braun, will make sure the seacoast is clear before sneaking in the bistro, where Gil Carter's, David's. Lee, Black Book is still retired, nearly. It may feel like trying to find a needle in a haystack, but Ava will start searching while Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, serves as the lookout hard. There'll be a lot riding on this charge since Clyde Weston, James Reed, expects Ava to hand that Black Book over or face consequences. Still, Clyde has promised that he'll be out of Ava's hair for good if she just does this one last thing. Harris hopes to back Clyde into a corner when it's time to deliver the Black Book and put him back before bars where he belongs. Of course, none of these scripts can play out if Ava doesn't actually find what Clyde wants, and she'll indeed walk down empty-handed on Monday's DOL occasion. Since Harris will be watching to make sure nothing's incoming, he might warn Ava to an impending appearance and beget her to bolt before the job's done. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Ava and Harris will have to renew their hunt sweats laterally, so we'll bring you more prognostications on the messes they might land in. Consequences, Black Book bust, vent sesh Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers for Monday, April 22nd indicate the cleaner will protest the week off with a bang. Someone faces consequences for their conduct, while 2 characters are on a quest for a Black Book, and a hubby listens to his woman. As she reflections. What drama is set to unfold during Monday's show? Time to dive right in. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Paulina Price faces the music DOOL spoilers for Monday, April 22nd hint Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, will have to face both Abe Carver, James Reynolds, and Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, for the trick she pulled lately. Days of Our Lives spoilers Monday, April 22nd consequences, Black Book bust, vent sesh as suckers know, Paulina was in insulation at the sanitarium for the radioactive treatment she was entering. She was under strict orders not to leave the room. Still, the Salem mayor and Mama broke the rules when news hit that her son,